Hey guys, Mr. Zern here. Welcome back. Got a little program here and want to talk about debugging and troubleshooting. So here I've got about 3 errors in this program. Now, they're not the type of errors that are going to prevent the program from working. It's just not going to function and operate the way that I want. So let's say, what is your name? And that one works just fine. Adam, are you ready to begin? And I'm going to say nope. All right, so the invalid entry part is working. It's looking for a yes or no answer, and so that seemed fine. And so now I'm in this while loop, and it says, "Are you ready to begin? Yes or no?" And I'll say yes, just like they have written there. And it says, "Wrong answer, Adam. Are you ready to begin? Yes or no?" Well, geez, I don't know. Let's try no. All right, and again, I get the same error message. So if we look carefully, one of the things that people are forgetting is they're forgetting to add the dot lower notation. So I need to, do that here so that it'll take the response. And so notice I've got it recorded all in lowercase, right? Lowercase y, lowercase e, lowercase s, same thing with no. And here I was, typing it all in capitals. And so that's an easy mistake that, people make. So let's run this again. All right, what is your name? Adam, are you ready to begin? And I'll say yes. And it immediately plunks me back into that while loop. So we've got the exact same problem there in line 2. We forgot the dot lower. What I see a lot is people remember it the first time, and so they add that dot lower here, and then we get inside the while loop and they forget it. So it works some of the time, but not all of the time. And so people turn in their programs, and if I do everything exactly as expected, it usually works. But I'm going to purposely try and break it. I'm going to enter the wrong things. I'm going to say something other than yes or no, and I'm going to type in, yes or no weirdly, like, for example, like this. I'll do something like that, like who writes it that way? So I'll put those type of things in and looking that it works. Okay, and there it says, hey, let's go. All right, great. Let's run this again. And this is a real common problem that I see, surprisingly. So I'm going to say, are you ready to begin? I'm like, yeah, sure, by saying, okay. And it says, wrong answer, Adam. Are you ready to begin? And so I'll say yes. Wrong answer, Adam. Are you ready to begin? How about no? Okay. How about lowercase no? How about lowercase yes? How about capital yes? How about weirdly spelled yes? Not working. So now if you look carefully, the difference is this. And so here I've just maybe had a typo or a spelling error, I don't know, something. And, while is looking for keep going does not equal yes, and keep going does not equal no. But here, the variable that I'm changing is keep gong. And so, yes, I'm changing the variable keep gong, but I'm not changing keep going what the while loop is measuring against. And so that's more times than not, for a lot of you, you're struggling to leave the while loop, and it's because you've got a variable with a different name, and so the variable that you're changing has a different name than the variable that the while loop, or the if the conditional statement is measuring against. So now, if I change this to keep going as so they're the same. So what's your name? Adam. Are you ready to begin? Yeah. Okay. Wrong answer. Ready to begin? Yes, and I'll spell it, kind of capitalize it in weird ways. Let's go. All right, so there's 3. Those are kind of like a combination of 3 errors that I see a lot. Not so much that like I said, doesn't brick the program. You don't get an error message, but it definitely doesn't quite operate the way you're expecting it, and then it makes it hard for the user to find those things. So, the real challenge here, at this point, you all have the skill set to make these programs work. It's just, having the patience to go through and just think about, all right, what is this line? What do I want it to do? Is it doing that? Okay. This line, what do I want it to do? Is it doing that? Is it comparing the same variable, apples to apples and not apples to oranges, kind of what I had going on there earlier. And that's sort of that next step here in our coding is, having the ability to go through and troubleshoot and fix those errors. All right, guys, I will talk to you later.